Roxy Von Boom!
And Spite!
Blade Stunner!
Dionysus!
Dark Horse!
Web Slinger!
Goldie Storm!
Kim Possible!
Spank Girl!
The Muffin Man!
Captain Awesome!
Dread Pool!
Paul Farthor!
Superfly!
Mr. Credible!
Captain Boo Boo Bottom!
Slapman!
Pirate Batman!
Poison Apple!
Murdertron!
Annabelle Spectre!
Vengeance!
Violent Van Bam!
Dr. Lestrange!
Banana Man!
Ginger Snap!
Colonel Punisher!
A Crazy Catwoman!
Penelope Powerpuff!
Balok a Widow!
Astro Boyd!
The Technician!
Smiling Assassin!
Blood Axe Binky!
The Incredibles, the Ultimates are benched tonight by Chaotica and Raging Ebola.
And Kung Fu Panda!
Oh, sorry. I had one extra, did I?
And benching tonight for the Incredibles, we have the beautiful She-Ra! And of course, the lovely Hada! Put your hands together for the Incredibles!
And the Ultimates!
So really, tonight is a classic battle of red versus green. Post-Christmas, I think this is very timely.
It is a classic battle when you say that. It's been going on for eons. Red versus green is a traditional battle that's been going on forever. Of course, there's always a third team that never loses. That is our officials, making sure that they keep everything under control and calm in the middle. We've got our head referee tonight, Syntax, inside pack referee, Pombat, jam referee, Hans Offerback, jam referee, Toto Rod, outside pack referees, Wayno War, Lady Bruisalot, and Boom Tish. Our spare referee today is Jim Peckable. Of course, they are supported and helped by the non-skating officials. Electric Maverick, Click Click Boom, Switzerland, Raven Nix, Iron Chef, Cockless Monster, Rolling Bones, Devil Spawn, Misdemeanor, Owen, Refinatrix, and Guppy. Head NSO tonight is Click Click Boom. So jamming first up tonight for the Ultimates, we have Captain Awesome, number 57, aka Arson Junk.
Up against Dionysus. We know and love her as Pure Energy or the Cray Cray.
Arson Junk finding his way around the outside, easily jamming to get this bout started off the right way for the Ultimates.
Dionysus still struggling through the pack, looking for that assistance from her teammates. And it has worked. She's gotten through.
4 points on the board.
Captain Awesome, through the beautiful little apex jump there, managing to wipe up 4 points in the first jam in record time.
Captain Awesome, of course, one of the recent names picked for Team Australia Men's Roller Derby. We've got a lot of Team Australia representatives here tonight, men's and women as well included here. So high-level derby on display here to start off 2014, folks.
And here we have Dark Horse going up against Dreadpool as we get into the second jam. Still no penalties, so full contingencies for both teams. Dark Horse making a quick break for it. She is known for her strides around the track with those incredibly long legs of hers.
Yeah, Dark Horse pushing away through to lead jammer status.
I think that was the combined leg and tutu power that got her through.
Dreadpool, without the same luck, still stuck in that pack. Ultimate's doing a good job of keeping him at bay.
Some great blocking going on there from both teams. Dreadpool is on his way to the penalty box. That was blocking with the head, or leading with the head, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. That means Dark Horse nearly slipped that there. Now has a power jam for the Ultimates and a big opportunity here to build on the score Captain Awesome built up in the first jam.
A fantastic opportunity for the Ultimates to be in right now. Only second jam in, power jam situation. But the Incredibles are really making it difficult for Dark Horse.
Pack at a standstill. Incredibles at the front, trying to bridge out. Dark Horse, though, pushing away through. Another 5 points on the board.
And of course, we now have 2 of the Incredibles in the penalty box, leaving only 3 blockers on the track to do their darndest to hold back.
Strong assist there from Annabelle Spector, getting Dark Horse through.
Dark Horse calling off the jam, which puts the Incredibles in another power jam situation as they get into the 3rd jam of the evening.
Jamming for the Ultimates now. We have Colonel Punisher, number 89, up against Kim Possible.
Whoops. A little bit of jammer on jammer play before the whistle goes. Always nice to see a bit of fun love out there on the track. The Colonel taking a big wipe out to the middle of the track. Kim Possible duking out Violet and taking out lead jammer status. The first lead jammer status for Team Red of the evening.
Yeah, Colonel Punisher giving chase now.
Vengeance back on the track only for moments and takes a nice big hit on Colonel. And Colonel has we have both jammers on the way to the penalty box.
A bit of argy-bargy in the penalty box there. Both jammers wanting to get in and out as quickly as possible. So, of course, with post jammers going to the penalty box, neither jammer is lead, and this jam will come to its natural conclusion. Kim Possible on her way to the box now. This is a power jam for Colonel Punisher and the Ultimates. Incredible's doing a good job of making him come the long way round, bridging out as far as possible. That's Kung Fu Panda hitting him out.
Doing a great job, but just getting a little bit too far behind the pack to stay in the engagement zone. And the Colonel makes it through. Give him a round of applause. That was a very difficult jam. He took so many hits to the outside.
And racking up 5 points for his efforts there, Colonel Punisher. Laying on the points now. Kim Possible, all she can do is watch from the penalty box. A big lead to start this bout off for the Ultimates. Power jam doing it there for Colonel Punisher.
And we should just take this moment to introduce our lovely scorecard girls. We have the incredible Bent in green, looking quite bulked up over the silly season. I think she's been working out. And of course, the wonderful Geronimo.
I've got the owner of that ring.
You got it?
Captain Awesome taking out lead jammer. Captain Awesome just sliding through for a Grand Slam, 5 points, taking the point off his opposing jammer.
Kim Possible back on the track. Coming a point though for Captain Awesome on his way through.
Taking out another Grand Slam.
Apex jump! He can leap tall buildings in a single bound.
He can. I've seen him do it. It's quite impressive. The Ultimates just striving forward in only 4 jams, 52 points up against 2 for Team Red.
We got Dark Horse jamming once again for the Ultimates up against Vengeance. Not quite as juicy today, just Vengeance.
But she does have a magical bacon sock, so we know she is juicy.
Well, she's lead jammer now. Dark Horse out of the pack and looking to catch up.
Nice work there by Vengeance, getting through for full 4 points, calling off the jams before Dark Horse had a chance to get in there.
Yeah, Vengeance putting the Incredibles on the board. Superfly jamming now for the Incredibles first time tonight up against Violet Van Bam.
And we've already seen some very different mix-ups of sort of blockers with jammers. I guess with 11 leagues coming together to skate tonight, obviously these first few jams have been a great opportunity for them to figure out how to skate well together. Violet showing she knows her team well, taking out lead jammer almost instantly. Great work there by Annabelle Lecter, forcing the red jammer all the way to the back of the pack.
This is awesome.
By 10 points. One down.
Are they?
Okay. Won't point out the mistake.
But the green team, the Ultimates, out to a quick start. Big lead built up. Incredibles looking to chip away at that now. Look at Jamie. Web Slinger jamming for the Incredibles now. Looking for lead jammer, pushing hard against that front wall and finding it.
Big hit there by on Isis. But it was a takeout for both of them, allowing Smiling Assassin straight back in onto the track.
Yeah, Web Slinger calling that one off. The last couple of jams going the Incredibles' way, slowly chipping away at the big start from the Ultimates. Colonel Punisher, though, looking to change that in this next one coming up against Kung Fu Panda.
Both the Colonel and Panda facing some serious oppositions from their opposing team. But the Colonel is through and is lead jammer.
Colonel Punisher with 5 points on the board, showing why, again, one of the Team Australia representatives on show here tonight.
Annabelle Lecter doing a great job there as pivot, controlling that pack and keeping Pandemonium at bay.
I don't think it matters. We find it hard enough to get used to one name. We have to do two.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda having a lot of trouble with that back wall of the Ultimates. Namely by Astro Boy there, causing all sorts of headaches.
Colonel Punisher looking like he's having a lot of fun out there. I think he almost erupted into a breakdance move just then.
Through for another 5 points. Colonel Punisher, hands on hips, calling it off, and a big, big jam there for the Ultimates.
Taking their lead 66 points, up against 9 for the Incredibles.
We've got Superfly on the line once again for the Incredibles, up against Captain Awesome. One thing that I love seeing here tonight, Biff, is not only do we see men versus women, but we see teammate versus teammate. Of course, Captain Awesome and Superfly both on Sydney City Smash. We've seen it a few times here tonight. Sydney Roller Derby League versus Sydney Roller Derby League. Smash versus Smash is going to happen all night.
That's why these bouts are so great, because it's always so much fun to play against your teammates, have a chance to hit them.
Yeah, hopefully it means you know a little bit about what they can do, and whether they can stop each other is another thing altogether.
Oh, and a bit of Captain Awesome love for the commentators.
He's awesome.
Making us feel special.
He's just awesome. And a captain. Captain-ish.
Official review going on there. I believe that was some penalties being placed on someone. Someone will give us an update at some point.
Actually, nope.
Or not, we'll talk to Syntax later and we'll find out what was going on. Captain Awesome playing the role of blocker, helping out his teammates there. Huge hit there. Some lovely jammer on jammer action. Superfly taking a big hit. Captain Awesome taking the lead.
Captain Awesome again picking up 4 points, hit it and quit it strategies, and extending the lead for the Ultimates.
Now, so obviously we've got quite a big lead going for the Ultimates right now, but I think what's going to be really interesting this evening is there will be that third period of 30 minutes. And often in a game of roller derby, you only have those two halves, and you often wonder what would happen if there was that additional 30 minutes there.
Absolutely. A lot of the times you end up getting momentum swings back and forth, and one team says, if we had 5 more minutes, well, this time you're getting 30. Vengeance on the track now for the Incredibles with the Jammer Star.
Vengeance just taking a back block penalty and on her way to the penalty box.
Goldie Storm with another power jam for the Ultimates.
Oh, nicely done there by Web Slinger. The Incredibles doing a great job of holding back Goldie.
Yeah, killing this power jam for now. But Goldie Storm able to get through. That's 5 in the sky for the Ultimates once again.
The Incredibles really will be pulling out all the stops, wanting to really stop those Grand Slam opportunities happening for the Incredibles. Big hit there to the outside. Combination of Binky and Web Slinger forcing Goldie all the way back there on the track.
Incredibles doing a good job in this power jam. Only 5 points so far. Now, one of the interesting things that we will see tonight, as you said, Biff, there's going to be 3 periods tonight. Each skater can only skate in a maximum of 2 out of those 3. So the makeup of the things that you're seeing right now will change over the course of the bout.
lovely scorecard girls, the wonder of Geronimo and the incredible Bent.
Dionysus. It's pure energy, cray cray. She's on the line for the Incredibles. And finally, Lee Jammer status very quickly against Dark Horse Fast Slap.
And that looked like she's on her way to the penalty box now.
Another
Blocking
power
with the
jam.
head, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like blocking with the head. Another power jam to the Ultimates here. And only 2-4 pack advantage to the Incredibles.
Colonel Punisher doing some training there, I believe, trying to put the stop on Kung Fu Panda. And the Dark Horse finding those holes and just skating her way through. She makes it look so easy.
Kim Possible on her way to the box again. Only 2 blockers left on the track for the Incredibles. Big power jam once again for the Ultimates, breaking the 100-point barrier.
Little only over halfway through the first period. The Ultimates just doing a great job of maximising on those power jam situations and really keeping almost the full contingency of their pack out there pretty consistently.
The Technician jamming now for the Incredibles, up against Blade Stunner for the Ultimates.
And the Technician on his way to the penalty box looking like a back block there.
The Technician in the box, another power jam to the Ultimates. Blade Stunner is out, but not lead jam, which means this jam will go the full 2 minutes. But when it's in a power jam, there's no way she'd want to stop it anyway.
Blade Stunner persevering there for her Grand Slam 5 points.
Blade Stunner takes a tumble and keeps on skating. She's got more points to get in this jam yet.
Full contingency of the pack for the Ultimates out there, doing their darndest to clear that pack and make a smooth skating trail for Blade Stunner.
Web Slinger bringing it all the way back around that first turn. The Technician straight on and straight off. Track cut, another power jam here to the Ultimates. They'll start the next one with a power jam as well.
Those penalties, they do get in the way of that point scoring.
So many of the points tonight so far have come from power jams to the Ultimates.
And it looks like we have a timeout called by the Incredibles, taking this opportunity to have a think about their strategies, what they're going to do for the next jam. A little bit over 10 minutes left of this first period, but as soon as that's done, we've got a whole 60 more minutes, 2 more periods to go. Anything can happen.
Absolutely. Make sure you use your timeouts wisely, folks. Head on over to Hardcore Logos shirt stand over there. Cash sales only tonight. And, of course, we have Eat Our Truck out the front, serving delicious, gourmet, tasty foods for your mouth holes.
And tonight, when this is all over, we're all going to be heading down to the Rose for the after-bout party. That is the Rose in Chippendale,
so
not
that's
the Rose in Erskineville.
That's an after party? An after party. When does that occur? Is it like before the event or during the event normally with an after party?
There's always lots of fun to be had at the after party. You can buy your favourite derby girl or boy a drink, challenge them to like a dance-off. There'll be capes. I'm sure there'll be many swapping of capes during the after-bout party. I have a cape. I'm going to be dancing with it just like Sky is right now. That was beautiful.
Astro Boyd now with this power jam for the Ultimates. The technician's still in the penalty box to start this one off.
From Cray Cray. From fantastic effort there, but it wasn't enough to stop Astro Boyd.
Astro Boyd just forcing his way through there. Another 5 points on the board. Incredibles doing what they can to bridge out, but Astro Boy just too strong, pushing that through for another 5 points.
Some great blocking there happening by the Incredibles, but it's just not enough to stop Astro Boy. But great work there by Cray Cray, forcing him all the way to the back of the pack.
Astro Boyd with another strong jam for the Ultimates, extending their lead. Webslinger looking to change that now. Jamming for the Incredibles up against a smiling assassin. His name says Smiling Assassin, but he looks like trouble to me. The Troubles, Smiling Assassin, finding a wide open outside lane. He's lead jammer for the Ultimates.
And again, getting through on the outside, this Smiling Assassin takes out 4 full points. Webslinger still in the pack, fighting his way through that pool of green. So it's good to see the Incredibles getting some more points up there on the scoreboards, breaking the 2-digit.
They're going to need to do that a few more times tonight. And once again on the line, we've got Captain Awesome for the Ultimates up against Superfly for the Incredibles.
Both teams with at least one blocker in the penalty box, so we got 3-on-3 in the pack. Superfly taking that lead jammer status.
Captain Awesome out now and giving chase. Captain Awesome getting 4 against the lead there. Squandered opportunity for the Incredibles. Captain Awesome making up a lot of ground in that time.
That was, but Captain Awesome was just a little bit too fast skating on in there and getting those points. He's got up until that last 4th whistle blows to score points. That's what signifies the end of the jam.
Vengeance jamming now for the Incredibles up against Colonel Punisher.
Vengeance managing to take lead jammer status. Colonel Punisher still struggling to make his initial pass. A couple of big hits there from Wed Slinger, but not enough to stop the Colonel. Vengeance doing a great job there, scoring Grand Slam 5 points. 21 points now for Team Red, up against 146 for the Ultimates.
Dionysus. I'm going to get that right at some point tonight. Dionysus. She's jamming for the Incredibles up against Goldie Storm.
And Dionysus has it. She is lead jammer. Juking there by Dionysus.
Dionysus showing some super moves there. Showing right, juking left. She's got 5 on the board. Another 4 points to Dionysus, calling it off before Goldie Storm can pick up any. A strong jam there for the Incredibles.
Great jam. So I think that timeout, that little strategic talk with the bench managers there has really worked for the state of play for the Incredibles. Coming out a lot stronger in the last few jams.
Absolutely. We talked about earlier, Biff, the momentum swings that can happen over the course of a game, and with an extended bout like this, we're probably going to see it several times over.
Definitely, because for most of these skaters, this may have been the first time that they have played together. So learning how to work together, how to have those effective strategies against jammers and blockers they may never have played against either.
Absolutely. They're finding their footing, so to speak, finding the way they work best with each other. And, of course, over the festive season, probably finding out how to skate once again after a couple of weeks off.
There was probably a lot of Christmas cake, a lot of turkey.
A lot of eggnog.
With rum.
Always with rum. Annabelle Spector now jamming for the Ultimates up against Kim Possible for the Incredibles.
Kim Possible doing a great job just shouldering her way through that pack, taking out lead jammer status. Down through the last few minutes of this, the first of 3 periods, the red team really getting their shit together. Another great jam for the Incredibles. Great work in the pack and also by Kim Possible jamming there, getting some more points up there on the board.
Approaching the end of this first period, first third, we've got Superfly once again jamming for the Incredibles up against Astro Boyd for the Ultimates. Sheriff of Naughty Slam, sorry, Astro Boyd, strike that. He's lead jammer, Superfly giving chase.
Astro Boyd just skating on through the inside line, not much resistance.
Yeah, almost unopposed on that one. 4 easy points on the board. Dionysus once again jamming for the Incredibles up against Violet Van Bam for the Ultimates.
Teammate against teammate. We're seeing that again, of course. Violet Van Slam and Pure Energy skating together on the Deviants.
Violet Van Slam, an absolute superstar jammer tonight. 2 for 2, 100% lead jammer status. Give it to Violet Van Bam.
Fantastic jamming there, but and an apex jump to boot. That jam just had everything.
Slapman picking up a good track cut there on Dionysus. Power jam to Violet Van Bam and the Ultimates once again.
We got less than a minute left on the period clock for this first period. The Ultimates wanting to use as much time as they can to draw out that lead. There's a whole nother 60 minutes worth of derby yet to come.
Violet Van Bam getting through. She only needs one skate, really, just doing it on one foot there. 5 more points on the board for the Ultimates.
And we might just have enough time for one final jam. See what the referees decide. It all comes down to those lovely striped people. And no more jam. That was it. That was the end of our first period. 2 more periods left to come. We got 15 minutes for halftime.